Good morning, this is Dustin with Orlando Painters. www.orlandopainters.net. We're here in Stoneybrook West, here in Winter Garden, where we've done tons and tons of work in here. We've done all the community signage in here. We've done, I don't even know how many houses we've done in here. Do a lot of work here in Stoneybrook West, also in Stoneybrook East over by close to UCF. We do a lot of work over there as well. We actually painted the neighbor's house here. Her name is Sherry Clevenger. Painted her house. We painted that house, I don't know, sometime last year. It looks like we just painted it yesterday. Look at that. So we're here painting this house here. And I can't pronounce this customer's last name, so I'm not even going to try. It's Debbie and Steve, and they have a last name that I don't know anybody that can pronounce it. So anyway, they're a great couple, friends with the neighbor here, and I'm actually friends with her, so, and her family and stuff. So, but we're here on Black Lake Drive here in Stoneybrook West. Like I said, I play a lot of golf in here, so I know a lot of people in here and do a lot of work in here. So, but today I have a small prep crew here getting this house prepped, and I got other guys out pressure washing and prepping and stuff as well. This house here, I think I have 3 guys over here. This house was pressure washed on Friday of last week. Today's Monday. Monday, June 8th. We pressure washed it on Friday. Today's Monday. Now I got my prep crew here, and we're plasticing off all the windows with a clear 3M film. As you can see, it's clear, so it allows all the sunlight into the home while the people are here, you know, living their lives. They got, you know, daylight in their house, so that it doesn't look like they or feel like they're in some kind of cave. So we always use a clear 3M film. We tape around the windows perfect, so when we get done painting and we pull up our tape and plastic, we have razor sharp paint lines. I mean, razor sharp. So what we're going to do today is get all the windows plasticed off. We're going to get all the cracks filled. We're going to get all the windows and doors caulked up. We're going to get all the lighting covered. Well, the lighting around the garage doors we leave alone, because the garage, those lights may come on overnight. If we put plastic on them or paper, it might melt the plastic or burn the paper, so we just hold off on that until we're getting ready to start painting, and then we'll cover those. We're actually putting some color samples on for her. She's actually getting HOA or colors approved this afternoon, so that's why we're not here going full out on this house. We're just like at the prep crew here, get it all nice and prepped, ready to go. She'll get approval here in a few hours, and then tomorrow morning we'll come here. I'll put, you know, 5 or 6 guys on here, and we'll knock this out in one day. So we'll get it all prepped today. That's consists of, like I said, patching all the cracks, plasticing off all the windows, trenching around the house, sealing the house, applying a sealer. And the sealer we apply is, you know, goes on, looks like basically like milk when it goes on, dries crystal clear. In about 15-20 minutes, it's crystal clear. It just really helps promote adhesion. Definitely not going to have any problems with this house ever chipping, flaking, or peeling when we're done. Again, you don't oversaturate houses with sealer. I know people like to, contractors like to try to use words to make you believe things, but oversaturating of sealer on a house kind of works in the opposite effect. It's supposed to use a nice, very thin, uniform spray coating of a sealer, and then you apply your paint. But when people go around saying, oh, we're going to drench your house with sealer, of course it sounds awesome. Oh wow, they're going to drench my house with sealer, that's great. And then another guy says, you know, like me, we're going to spray on a thin, uniform coat of sealer. You think, well, he's putting a thin, this contractor's putting a thin uniform coat of sealer on. This guy's gonna drench my house. And more sealer. The guy who's putting more sealer on must be doing it right. No, he's not. He's doing it wrong. So, but most people would think just the opposite. But when you're applying a sealer, oversaturating is not the way you do it. You just put a nice uniform spray coating of that sealer on there, and it helps your paint adhere. I mean, you don't have any chipping, flaking, or peeling down the road. But applying too much, that's not the way you apply sealer. So, but people like to play word games with people and make you think certain things. So, but anyway, this lady, they're not actually, this couple, they're not, in general, most people do their pool deck while they do their house, but they've got some issues with their pool deck. They're getting a lot of, they got to put some kind of drainage in here along this grass here. I guess it just continues every time it rains. They've got muddy water and dirt all over their pool deck. So they want to address that problem first before we do the pool deck. We gave them a price. They want to do it, of course, but they said, if we do it now and then we paint the pool deck, it rains on Thursday, it'll look terrible anyway. So they want to get that problem solved, and then once they get that problem fixed, then we'll come back and do the pool deck for them. So no big deal. But again, like you see, all the windows are plastered off with the clear 3M film. Again, protecting the windows and screens, but allowing the sunlight in the house. We're putting the plastic on the pool enclosure here. I don't want any overspray at all on this. When we paint, we spray it on, and we have guys right behind the spray guy rolling it as well. So, you never want to roll a house by itself. That's like 1970s stuff. You don't put enough paint on when you roll alone. And spraying alone, you don't work it into the pores. So you spray it on real heavy, cover every single thing. I mean, you get every little nook and cranny of the stucco. And then you got guys behind rolling it, kind of pushing it in, rolling it out, so it's nice and smooth and uniform. You get a lot of paint on there. You get all in the nook and crannies. Maximum protection, perfect uniformity. So, like, I know a lot of contractors are going to say, oh yeah, we roll everything. Well, you roll everything because you probably can't. I mean, I don't know why you would roll everything. I guess you can't afford sprayers. I don't know. Or you're stuck back in the past and you think that's the way to do things. Well, things change and technology changes and application technique changes and all that stuff. I've been doing this for 25 years every single day of my life, and I remember back, 20 years ago when I couldn't afford sprayers and stuff. Yeah, I rolled everything. But as you grow as a company and you keep your head in the books and your nose in the books, and you learn everything a lot, 25 years down the road, you use sprayers and you spray and you put that stuff on. You put a big orifice tip on there and you spray it on there, and you have guys, boom, boom, right behind the spray guy rolling that in. That's how you paint a house. Spraying, like I said, spraying it alone and walking away, no, that's a big time no. That's where spraying has got a bad rap, because you get all these new construction painters over here spraying everything and walking away. It doesn't do anything. You got to spray it and you got to back roll it, period, end of story. There is no other way to paint it. Now, if you're inside a house and you're painting walls, I'm going in, my company's coming in your house, and we're going to paint your living room and your kitchen and your bedrooms. Of course you don't spray inside like that. Everything's roll. But when you're outside and you have stucco houses, all that texture, you spray it on real thick, and you have guys coming right behind, rolling it in nice and rolling it out really nice, make it look nice and smooth and uniform. You see all my videos, and I'll take pictures of every angle of the stucco, and it looks like glass. We just take a lot of pride in what we do. We do it the right way. You can see this house has a lot of stucco cracks. That's the house we painted. I mean, look at it. We painted this house a year ago. Look at the finish on that house. I mean, it's flawless. And you see all the cracks on the house. Again, when we're done painting this house, you won't see all these patch marks. We have a little trick to doing it where you don't see all the patch marks when we're done painting. So, but this is Sherwin-Williams. We're going to be using Sherwin-Williams Resilience exterior acrylic latex, just like this house. Sherwin-Williams is our product supplier. To me, Resilience has the best color retention on the planet. We just finished painting the Sherwin-Williams manufacturing plant, the entire plant on Sand Lake Road over by the Florida Mall, about a 200,000 square foot building, and we painted the entire building with Resilience from Sherwin-Williams. So kind of goes to tell you, when the company itself tells you what to use, it confirms that I've been using the right product all along. So these are the color samples here, the two body colors and then the trim color, but there's another trim color, like a lighter color, but we don't have that color sample with us right now. So but anyway, again, this is Dustin with Orlando Painters here in Stoneybrook West in Winter Garden, Florida. Like I said, we're just got our prep crew here prepping this house, getting it ready for paint tomorrow. I'll make another video of our final product and post all the before, during, and after photos eventually on our Facebook business page. Thank you for watching this short little video. Have a wonderful day. Thank you.